So, how long have you been on Clapingo?
It has been almost 5 months, and I have
Okay.
already scored a century in terms of sessions.
That's nice. That's wonderful. Okay. So today's topic is, I think, apt for you. Everyday heroes.
Yes,
Everyday
yes.
heroes. We'll just have a random conversation, nothing in particular.
Okay.
So after that, I will give you feedback if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So a little bit about me. I'm talking to you from the state of Tamil Nadu, from Madurai,
Okay.
and but I hail from Kerala. I'm a Keralite, and
Okay.
I'm a language trainer, and also at the same time, and I'm an author. I'm into writing. I write a lot of books. I've got my books published, and that's what I am. Yeah, I'm into all these things.
Okay. Great. So nice to know all these things about you.
Yeah, yeah, great to meet you through Clappingo. Okay, so everyday heroes. When I give you this word hero, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Hero or heroes?
Yeah, hero or heroes is someone that we look up to whenever we are in distress or in some trouble. So we think that he is my hero and he will be always there to help me. And heroes generally don't look for themselves, they always try to help others, sacrificing their lives also. So
Okay,
this is what heroes.
okay, wonderful. So here we have got two idioms for today: to look up to someone. So as you rightly said, you look up to someone, and heroes always, they don't look down on others. They always try to extend their helping hand. Is correct.
Yes.
Okay. So my next question is: have you gone out of the way, or has a hero in your life gone out of the way to lend a helping hand to you?
In my family, it obviously it's my father, none other than my father, who has always been a hero when it comes to me, because he unfortunately he is not alive now. But when he was there, I never thought what would happen to me in future, or if something happens. I never worried about all those things, because I knew that he was always there. He would come to my help, and he also did whenever I fell ill and
Okay.
whenever I need of some help. He never back out from all those things to do for me. So obviously he is my great
Okay. That's wonderful. Great to hear. Okay, so I'll show you a word. Can you read this?
revere.
Rever.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rever is, can you give the meaning?
Yeah, it's also some kind of that we have some respect for
Yes,
others.
yes. Great respect. Like how you rever your father. All
Yeah.
right? Yeah. The
Yes.
next one is
Unparalleled. That is, that cannot
unparalleled.
be unparalleled. That
Yeah.
cannot be uh, what to say. One kind of uniqueness is there. That
Yes.
cannot be.
You cannot replace it. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is correct. That's good. Okay. So if I give you a chance, like for example, take this word,
Acknowledge.
acknowledge. So if I give you a chance to acknowledge a person, it could be a hero, or it could be anybody from your life who is alive today. So acknowledge somebody in your life, saying that I just cannot forget what the person has done for me or what the person is to me. Whom will you choose? You've got the opportunity to acknowledge somebody now. So whom will you choose? Other
After
than your father.
after my parents was always there, but now I think my wife. There is
Okay.
none other than my wife, because she is always there when it comes to my day-to-day life necessary everything, whether in case of food or my clothes, etc. Where I have to, when I am getting ready for my office, she is always there with everything that I need.
Okay. Okay.
So she is there. Yeah.
Yes, an unparalleled relationship, right? Something which you can't even think of without unparalleled relation, unparalleled love, unconditional love. Okay. The next word, can you read this, please?
Yeah. Honor.
Honor, good.
Yeah.
Next one,
Value, value,
Value, value,
value. Yeah.
value. Yeah. So if I ask you a question like, what are some of the values that the present world should work upon? Some of the values that the present world, not the generation, but the present world, because present world comprises of everybody, irrespective of the age. What are some of the values that we need to work on when you are part of the present world?
Present world value. I mean, think when we want to achieve something, there is, I think, for different countries, there is a competition between the among the countries in this world. Everybody is wants to reach a level, but they for reaching that level, they can do anything. I mean, they don't hesitate to do harm to other countries, so to say.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think they should value the lives of the countries for their own people as well as the people of other countries also. So that's what I think, that we should value the humanity, and
okay,
when for what to say, for their own agenda, they go to any
yeah,
extent, harming or no matter. And you see, even others or industrialization, etc. Also, we ignore the environment, and we go
hmm,
on a spree of cutting, say, forest area. So ultimately, uh, ultimately, presently it is helping in case of development, but ultimately it is harming the humanity. So it is
yeah,
backfiring us. So we have to
yeah,
value all those things.
yeah, correct. Good. So you were telling we will go to any extent. So the next word is connected with that.
Above and beyond. Yeah.
So it's like they have got some coincidence, like whatever you're telling, the next word is that pops out. So they go to any extent, above and beyond, any length, breadth, and height, and they harm each other, or they don't think also. Sometimes people don't think. Humanity is very important these days, as you rightly said. Yes, good. So do you have any doubts before I proceed? We have more time. So do you have any doubts at this point?
No, no, no. It's okay.
Okay, okay. So next word is
Embarrass.
embarrassed. Have you ever felt embarrassed in life? You don't have to particularly mention the situation. How do you cope up with embarrassment, or have you felt embarrassed anytime in life?
Yeah, it happens so many times. Suppose what I was not supposed to do, I did it in front of some people who embarrassed me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. All right. So a hero never embarrasses. Can we say like that? A hero never embarrasses others or gives importance to others' feeling, if I'm right.
Yeah.
And what is this word?
Embrace.
Embrace.
Yeah.
Embrace, right?
Yeah.
So if I ask you, like, you have got a lot of experience in life, from your learning, observation, feedback, analysis, everything, what
Mm-hmm.
are some of the things that you embrace, hold close to you? It could be any object, it could be any value, it could be even a small gift, something that you embrace. Just two or three things you just mention and why.
Embrace. One thing, what I feel is that what comes to our life, that is in our day-to-day life, we expect so many things, and it does not happen always what the way that I we want to happen in our life. However much we try, so we should embrace the thing that comes our way. If we don't embrace, then we will feel depressed, and we will never be happy. This is one
Yes.
thing. And embrace in
Okay.
another meaning, that say we can hug. Yes, also embrace.
Yes, hug. It means hug also. Yes, correct. It has got that meaning also. Hug. Holding close, hugging. Yeah. Yeah. So never to expect much, and next word is popping up, and everything. Even people, when they try to do everything, some people, they try to do everything and try to please everybody and everything. Sometimes that is also dangerous,
Yes.
right? And
Yeah.
after doing everything, they feel bad.
Yeah.
So, as you said, what I can understand is I think you're a simple person. Am I right? You're a person who loves simple things,
Yes, yes, right, right, exactly.
small, small moments in life.
Yes.
You
I
don't
always
wish for
enjoy,
big, big.
I am
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
with the small things that I have. I don't
yeah,
aspire
yeah,
for,
yeah. From your conversation, I was able to make out that you're not a person who aspires for big, big things or what big, big things makes you happy. No, it's
and
not
I
like that.
am not after material things. I just like
All
the
right.
people, if they love me, if I can do
Okay.
something for them,
Okay.
all these things give me happiness.
Okay. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. So the next one is
I will.
so you begin the sentence with I will and tell me three things that you will be doing in the future or tomorrow, whatever. I will, I will, I will.
Okay. So whatever advice you are giving me today, I will do it uh, in toto, and
Okay.
I will follow the rules and regulations that I have to follow to
Okay.
enhance my spoken ability in English. I will
All
follow.
right.
I'll do it, and
Okay. Okay.
I'll become an fluent English speaker.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's great. That's great. Okay. The next one is
If
okay,
if
if you
I
had yeah,
okay,
go
okay,
on, go
tell
on.
me.
Go on, please go on. You are going to tell something interesting. Yeah.
No, it just came to my. I was just telling nothing. I won't go
Okay.
to see.
Okay. So if you are given a chance to shift to another planet,
Okay.
okay. Now we are going through this pandemic, a lot of problems are there. If you are given a chance to shift to another planet, will you accept it or will you say, no, no, it's fine, I'll be here only? Or will you take that, just go visit and come back out of curiosity? What will you do?
To be honest, I don't have any knowledge about other planets to so to say. So I'll be
Okay.
pretty well here. In,
All right.
yeah.
Okay. And you fit well also for this world.
Pardon?
Yeah. I was telling you fit well also for this world. You fit well.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. The next one is
Wearing.
wearing. Wearing. Okay. So if I ask you, what are some of the things like for you, for example, the costume? What is it that you like to wear always? Like that you're comfortable with, that you're convenient with?
Um, I am convenient with trouser and t-shirt.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. That's good. That's fine. All right. What can you tell about this, especially when it comes to India, the
Yeah.
hygienic condition of India?
Yeah. When we talk about our health, so it is the main thing that we should always follow the hygienic. Uh, I mean, it we should all the place that we live or the office that we go or other everywhere it should be the
Yeah.
it should be hygiene.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So do you think that we need to work more on it when it comes to India, like when we see our streets? What is your perspective?
I didn't get you.
No, I was asking you, do you think that we as Indians should work more on hygiene? Should we work more on cleanliness? Because cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we should there are so many things taken up by the government after particularly after the Modi government came to power. uh, they have uh, taken this very seriously, and even in our city I have seen what was it was earlier and what it looks like now. There is a vast difference
Yeah.
from earlier condition and the now what I can see here. So cleanliness is very much necessary, and I think the people, the main thing government, what government can do, we should be aware and we should take it seriously and follow the instructions given by the government. But I don't see everybody is following all these things. I have seen some of the people, they just ignore it and do whatever like. Sometimes I have seen this, they are throwing the garbage on the roadside. This
Yeah.
is not done.
Yes, yes, that's very true. They don't, I don't know, they don't treat it like their own country or their own place. I don't know what is the mindset of such people, as you rightly said.
Actually, we should think about like this. Say, when we are at home, what we feel like. When
Yeah,
we are cleaning our home, the same way we treat our
yes,
lanes and roads, etc. Then only we can go like
yeah, exactly. That's correct. Yeah.
zoo.
Zoo. When was the last time you visited a zoo? How was your experience? If you can recollect and tell me.
Yeah, last time it was long back. I don't exactly remember.
Okay.
uh, so when I was a child, I enjoyed visiting a zoo, and I got to see so many animals there, birds, etc. So I enjoyed. Yeah, there was. Um, but nowadays, I have a different feeling. Different feeling in the
Okay.
sense that when I go to a zoo, I don't feel like seeing them behind bars or in a
Bars.
cage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't feel, like to see them in those conditions. I want them to be roaming freely in their
All right.
natural habitat.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. That is good. That is good. Okay. Fine. So shall I
Okay,
give you a small piece?
I just
Yeah.
want to
Please ask.
ask you one thing. So when we talking about heroes, so I talk about few heroes about my family only. Uh, but when it comes to heroes in general, what do you think about heroes? Who are the heroes
Okay. What
in
I
your?
feel is just to put it in one sentence, I feel heroes are not made; they are born. In the sense, I can see people these days like it's not just concerning hero worship. Sometimes people try to make another person a hero or a heroine. Not coming to films, but generally, where you make. But what I feel truly is a person is not to be made a hero. A person is born with that ability. And when you recognize that, I think that is true recognition. That is true felicitation. We have got that word also today here,
Yeah.
felicitate.
Yes. Yes.
But otherwise, what happens is we end up appreciating the wrong people, acknowledging the wrong people, and making the wrong people heroes. That is one thing. So that is inborn. And everybody has got that hero or heroine, whatever it is in you. You have got a hero in you. I have got a person in me that hero is there. But that inborn quality is there. It is based on how you develop it, when you show it out, when you really do something heroic. After doing it, don't proclaim it. From our side, we shouldn't say, I've done that, I've done that. Is not heroism.
Yes.
So I feel it's not made, but you are born with it. You're born with a lot of combination of qualities, which may be common to others, but it depends on how you become unique and how you promote it for the well-being and peace of others. Yeah.
And to me, the real heroes are what I feel that those soldiers who are guarding our
Yes.
borders, who are protecting us from the enemy countries. So they are the
Yes.
real heroes. They are leading their lives for the sake of our
Yeah.
motherland. They are
Yeah.
the real heroes. But in our country, what happens? You will see everybody worshipping these cricketers, these film stars, even these ministers, etc. But I don't
Yes.
like this culture. I always feel like that if there was anything that to be inaugurated, there should not be any minister or film star. Only the say the soldiers or the doctors who are fighting these times. Now this Corona time,
Exactly.
they
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
doing very great job. So they are the real
Exactly.
heroes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I
I
agree
have
with you
I have
because yeah.
respect for all these people, not those film stars or
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
cricketers or yeah, they are doing for their own. Uh, I mean, they are earning money and only for their own self. Their duty. I don't think that they are doing any selfless job.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah, so some of the cases, as you said, generally it is like that. There are some people who do it genuinely also, But that is what I told. You don't have to make somebody a hero. It's already there. Like, for example, you were talking about the soldiers, the doctors. Most of them don't claim. There are some doctors who claim, telling I'm doing that, I'm doing this, but there are true heroes,
Yeah.
soldiers who are like, okay, it is my duty, it is my responsibility to save the country. A doctor, it is my duty to save a life.
Yes.
Or anybody, even like you are working with a government office, it is your duty, it is your responsibility. So, what
Yeah.
all things you can do sitting in that seat, but when you don't do it, that is also heroism. You have got all the options to do it, but when you don't take all those options, when you do it for the welfare of yourself and for others, I think that is where the inborn quality comes out. Instead of making, like as you said, making people who are not supposed to be appreciated. There are some cricketers, there are some film stars also who do things for themselves and they proclaim. Yes, that's also true. What happens is in the long run, people who are genuine, their name also will get spoiled. Suppose a
Mhm.
person is doing it
Yeah,
for
yeah, I got
out
it.
of interest, out
Yes.
of genuinity, uh,
Mm-hmm.
that also gets spoiled. That is what
Yes,
happens.
yes.
Yes. Yeah. So, any more questions before I go to the feedback?
Yeah, yeah. Now it's time for feedback because times is running out.
Yeah. Okay. So it was a wonderful conversation with you. You're a very good conversationist. Very. I could get the positive vibe from you. Actually, I had a lot of sessions just now, just before this. So many sessions I had, but
Mm.
I really got some positivity from you, and I really appreciate the effort that you're taking to learn English to develop yourself. That is one good thing. And I always tell my learners when your mindset is okay, 50% of the work is done. So I think 50% of your work is already done. Now, to
Okay.
become a better person, because that is your passion and that is your interest,
Mm-hmm.
you can really work on your pronunciation. For example, words like
Yeah.
family,
Mm-hmm.
birds, language, learning, then help, habitat, some kind of humanity. Okay. So accent is different from pronunciation. Accent is up to you, but pronunciation, the basic pronunciation, you could work on. And
Yeah.
sometimes here and there, sentence formation. I will not say tense problem is there, but here and there, maybe you make out of slip of tongue, you make some
Yes, yes,
errors.
yeah, yeah.
That's pardonable. That we could work on in the future. If ever you meet me, we will have a reading session because reading is very important. Or we could
Okay.
have some activity because this is what I do. I always create some activities and I make the person do in front of me. Because most of the learners they'll say, yes, ma'am, I will do and I'll come, but they won't get the time. To be very practical, they will not. It's okay. That's fine also for me. So that is one thing. Another the pronunciation, the sentence structure, and also one more thing is you have got very good thoughts. Thoughts are coming well. You're able to take time and give me the, you're able to complete the thought. That is also important. But sometimes it gets lost because you're not able to get the right word. Or
Yes,
maybe
yes,
when you're not able to get the right word, you make an error with the sentence. That is what happens.
yes. Right.
But all these things could be rectified in due course of time. It is not a very big problem because you've already got the basics and 50% is done. But please start working on your pronunciation, and that will make you much, much, much better. I think that is the first thing that we need to. That's why I told you, if ever we meet again, we'll have reading session. Just bring
Sure, sure.
something, read, we will have a discussion, and we'll just wind up like that.
Yes, yes. I also like to talk to you. Actually, I had seen some of your videos earlier on YouTube, so I thought
Oh,
I would take a session with you also. So I will
all
come
right.
in future also to have some session with
Okay.
you.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's great. Okay, so just two more words. Just two more words.
Nodded.
Correct. Nodded. Okay.
Anywhere.
Okay. Are you safe? Do you feel secured to go anywhere? Not because of the pandemic, or even before the pandemic. Are you out of fear to go anywhere?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
All right. That's fine. All right. The next one is, this is a common error that people make. Let me just see.
Vegetable.
Very good. Vegetable. That's good. Okay.
Earlier I
Now
used
just
to say
vegetable.
vegetable. So later I corrected. Yeah.
Okay. So there are two words here,
Learned.
learned and
Learned.
learned. Now, the past tense of learn is learned and learned. Now, this
Yeah.
has got another meaning, learned. Learned,
Learned.
suppose
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
pronounce learned is learned people, knowledgeable people, okay?
Yes.
But
Yes.
these
Yes.
two are correct. It is the past tense of learn. To learn,
Mhm.
learned, learned. What is the difference? When you're using it as a past tense, what is the difference between these two words? Any idea?
L-
Learn and learned.
That this one is past participle and other one is past tense.
Yeah,
Learn.
kind of
Learn. Learn.
correct. Okay, but more, yeah, yes, you use it as past participle also, correct. One more, adding to that, adding to what you told me just now. This is
Mhm.
British spelling and this is American spelling.
Okay. Okay.
This is British, RNC is British, and the other one is American. Just like
Okay.
how you have color, photo, all that. Yes, yeah. So I think we are coming to the end of the session. Just few more seconds we have got. I hope you don't have any more questions.
You can give me one idioms if you like. Let's try.
Um, having a sweet tooth. Why
Sweet
I'm
tooth
telling
means
this is
who loves to eat
sweet.
sweet.
Who loves sweets?
Yeah.
Okay. Wearing my heart up the sleeve, where you take things very easily. Wearing the heart with the sleeve or up the sleeve.
Okay.
Okay. Where you're casual, you're comfortable, you're easy, free going. I wear the heart with my sleeve up the sleeve. That is the idiom.
So one is that take something with a pinch of salt. So it is. I think that if you say something to me and if I don't believe it, then I can say that, she told
Yes.
me some this, but I took it with a pinch of salt. It's okay.
Yes. Yes. Correct. Correct. That is one thing. Yes. Very good. That's wonderful. Okay. Can you believe
Yeah.
we have crossed 29?
Yeah. Yeah. I was
I
watching.
think Clapingo doesn't want to end your session. They just want us to keep talking. Usually they'll cut after the 28th minute, but I think they are just fine with
Now,
letting
any
it go
moment, any moment.
any moment. Yeah, that's correct. That's good. Take a pinch of salt. That's fine. And there are a lot of idioms actually.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Some
true.
some used by Britishers, some used by Americans, and we Indians also make some. I heard that Indians are also making a lot of words with the Hindi words, and we are also creating words, the Indian literature and the Indian writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.